Welcome back, friends. Welcome back to Sanjog Movie Reviews. Today, we are going to talk about a web series that is currently trending on Netflix. The name of the web series is The Legends. The Legends is basically a story based on a true event that happened in UK in the 1990s. In the 1990s, late 1980s, UK, basically Scotland and other part of UK were suffering from major drug abuse. Drugs were coming in from different parts of the world to UK, and it was creating lot of turmoil. It was the era of Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher was one of the strong ladies of UK. If you see the web series, it's a 6-part web series. It goes on fast. Apart from somewhere in middle, the web series goes a little slow. It is not very flashy like some of the American web series. It is like a slow burn. You can see the story going on, growing, and ultimately reaching its destination. It's a story about few custom officials who are bored with checking the custom bags and they want to do something for the country. So all these people, they gather together in a small go-down like room with very less finance, very less training, very little funds, and with almost no experience. They get 3 weeks trainings and they are put in the field. If you have seen a movie called Donnie Brasco, that is an Hollywood movie based on a real story. It is kind of similar, but minus all those flashy things, some of the flashy things. Here we can see the character interacting with the underworld. They're putting their life at risk. They don't know whether they will come back tomorrow. And basically at the end of whole thing, they are not even many people will not know who they were. Who are these people who saved their children from getting that dangerous cocaine that would have ruined their life? So basically a 6-part web series that takes you from part 1 to part 6 with all those nervousness, excitement, intrigue, suspense, and at some places on the edge emotions. It also speaks about what is the life of these undercover agents who go undercover. How do they deal with their stress? What kind of stress they feel? Because it is not a small thing. When this thing happened in UK, in Scotland in 1980s and end of 1980s, the violence had increased multiple fold. There were many deaths because of drug abuse. So the government had the customs department itself brought an initiative where they picked up some people from different works of customs and got them trained. Basically they were on very low support from the system, and in spite of that they had when you do some research, you will find that they had confiscated lots of tons of drugs in comparison with what other their colleagues in other countries might have done with the kind of resources they have had. So they used all the in Indian language called jugaad. Jugaad is a kind of somehow you manage things. For example, there is one scene where the main character who assembles all the people, but they need someone to manage a steward a ship. So this person had some experiences because of his childhood, and he uses that experience here. So you see, they did not get a proper captain to sail a boat, and they had to use. This is one particular example. And there are 2 main characters in this whole 6-part web series. I will like to name them. Don, played by Steve Coogan, and the other character called Guy, played by Tom Burke. Then we have Milonas, and then we have Kate, played by Halle Squires, and Sophie, played by Charlotte Ritchie, and Carter, played by Tom Hughes. Basically, there are all these characters who have families. When they go in the field, they have no guarantee that they will come back because it's a ruthless world out there. How do they manage this ruthlessness? This basically 6-part web series is recognition for all those people who have done work for the nation. If you look at the artistic part of it, how the speed of the web series is it worth watching? How fast it is, how intriguing, how interesting it is. The web series is one-time watch only. There are certain web series which you like to watch again. There are certain movies you like to watch again. It is not very exceptionally brilliant. It is like you sometimes even the frames look very like don't look like a web series frame. The visuals, they don't look very great at some places. To understand what difficult time that was, and to understand the contribution of all those people who tried their best given the circumstances of all the inadequacies, they have achieved something which is great. As a matter of respect, this web series is kind of a salutation to all